What's going on, everybody? I am the Goods on YouTube, and today we're looking at Loohys Hook version 2.2. Now, if you don't know what that is, I've done a previous video on it, but just to break it down in summary, it is basically an add-on program that you use with NBA 2K20 on PC. It will allow us to use some options that are in the game but are kind of hidden. So today what we're going to be looking at is seeing how this tool will allow us to have a headband option on normal players, not the created players, but the regular NBA players when we're editing rosters. You need to go down to accessories and you'll see an option for headband. Now, this is a part of the video where I have to give a disclaimer because some of the star players like a James Harden or Russell Westbrook, when we change it to yes, nothing changes. When we change it to headband tie, nothing changes. So that is an issue with some of the players. I believe there is a workaround. Now, I don't exactly know how to do the workaround at this time, but I believe it would involve us going outside of the game to correct that issue. So I'm not going to be covering that in this video. All right, so I'm going to go down to Robert Covington because he's not really a star player. He's more of a role player. We're going to go to Robert Covington and just double check and make sure this actually works for other players. So we're going to go down to accessories just like we did with James Harden, change headband no to headband yes. And then we're going to see if the headband for Robert Covington shows up on our screen here. So let's get into that. Okay, so we've changed it to yes. And as you can see, it does show up. Now the hair is coming through the headband, but that's okay. We just needed to know if it worked. And for all purposes of this video, it did work. Now, I've done a little testing on my own outside of this video. I tried with Joel Embiid and Russell Westbrook. So there's still some star players. I don't know how many, but there are some star players that will not be able to wear a headband simply using Loohys Hook version 2.2. It would take more steps from the user. And again, I'm repeating, I don't know what those steps are. But as you can see here, I'm trying for a third player, Eric Gordon. Headband does work, so I think for most players it's going to work. I know I did try Ben Simmons for sure, and it did work. And right now, try another role player. It does work. Now the headband ties for men, I don't think they'll all work. Let's try DeMar DeRozan, because he could be considered a star player. Let's see. Accessories. And his headband does work. So for some star players, it will work, and some it won't. But his hair is also glitching through this, so you guys kind of take this with a grain of salt. It's not a magic tool. It just gives us the option to add the headband in game because 2K, for whatever reason, hides that option, and we just won't be able to use it for this generation of games. So anyway, I've shown you guys all I wanted to show you with the Loohys Hook version 2.2 with the headbands, and I'm going to continue making some content and I'll cover some other stuff. All right, until next time, check out some of the other videos and you guys have fun. All right, I'm gone.